Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the session. This is K. Balakrishna. Presently, we are dealing with the subject strategic management. In the strategic management, we would like to discuss one of the topics which is called as expansion strategies. In the expansions, there are four types of expansion strategies. One is expansion through integration and expansion through intensification, expansion through diversification, expansion through intensification. Intensive, integrated, and expansion through diversification are some of the forms of expansion strategies that we would like to discuss in this class. Presently, we will be discussing about only one type of expansion strategies since the time duration is less, and that type of strategies is called as integration strategies. What do you mean by integration strategies? What are the types of integration we will see? Along with this, we also like to see about what are the advantages and disadvantages of various types of integration strategies we will see. Integrating means unification. There will be an agreemental contractual unification between a seller and a supplier, or a supplier and a seller, or a seller and a manufacturer, or a manufacturer and supplier. In these ways, based upon the type of unification, this integration can be of many forms, which we will see in these slides to go. Integration strategies. Integrating means union or a contractual union between a manufacturer to the supplier, a manufacturer to the trader, one manufacturer to the other, one seller to the other. In this way, there may be a contractual agreement or unification of two or more people. Two or more people come together to form, to either increase their capacities and other things. Integration strategies can be called, integration strategy can be a strategy which is used for management control. Management control, it includes a business having a control over the competitors, over the suppliers, or over the distributors. How can they have a control? By entering into a contract with the competitor, or by union of the competitor, by union with the suppliers, or by union between the distributors. There are various types of integrations. First and the foremost type of integration is called as horizontal integration. Horizontal means same. Integration between peers is called as horizontal integration. A business integration with the peers means two manufacturers may integrate together, or two suppliers may integrate together, or a supplier and a manufacturer can integrate together. These are various forms of integration. But here in horizontal integration, either two suppliers or two manufacturers or two resellers may integrate together. That is, integration means between same cadre of people, integration between two producers, integration between two suppliers, integration between two sellers can be called as horizontal integration. In a horizontal integration is usually done in order to prevent the competition, in order to face the competition, in order to come out of the cutthroat competition. This is usually done to have a integrated supply chain management system. Integration may take place through merging and acquisition. When the business wants to expand their operations, when the business wants to build, they go for mergers and acquisitions. This process of integrating through mergers and acquisitions can also be called as horizontal integration. There may be union between two steel companies, two producers producing same type of products. This is done only to economize of the scale. Economies of the scale in the sense sometimes two or more for example, the supply is 100 cars, but the demand is 200 cars per geographical area. So at that time, what happens is they have to produce an additional amount of 100 cars in that zone. So what do they do? Instead of maximizing their capacity, they enter into an integration with another car company to meet the demand for the company from the market to supply to the market heavily. Here, in case of integration, one of the partner may not have that much amount of experience, whereas the other has a good experience in that area. Strategic management reasons. First and the foremost reason why they go for integration is in order to have a match between similar companies or dissimilar companies. Usually, horizontal integration takes place when there is a merge between two similar or same companies, to be frank enough. Next, they will be entering into new markets because they wanted to go for expansion of the market. They wanted to minimize the risk in the market. At the same time, they wanted to develop a new product which is completely unique when compared to the existing products. They also sometimes wanted to increase the economies of scale, means produce in large quantities and sell. They also wanted to increase the company's size, that is, enter into a new unit which is present in a distant location from this place. Next, they wanted to encash the skills and capabilities that the company has in the foreign markets also. For example, we have 40 oil refineries, but there is a good integration between all the 40 refineries present in India. This can be said as a best example for horizontal integration. Horizontal integration is not a short-term contract, but horizontal integration is a long-term contract to be observed carefully. Advantages of horizontal integration. For example, they wanted to enter into US markets, but they know about the market potentiality, how to sell and other things, but they do not want to invest, take a risk of failure. So what do? Instead of having an establishment, they enter into a contract with an already established company. By acquiring such a company within a foreign firm, in a foreign nation, they can easily penetrate into the international markets. Next, market power. If they wanted to sell huge amount of produce in a different markets, they can go for horizontal integration. Next one is differentiation. Differentiation in the sense, if they wanted to produce unique product when compared to the same product, if they wanted to disappear from the market with the same product and enter into unique products, they can go for this horizontal integration. Next, economies of scale. For example, the present demand is 100 cars per day sale, but they wanted to increase their sales by at least 2-fold. That is, they wanted to sell 200 cars per day. This can be possible only by entering into an integrative agreement between another shoe company or another car company, that is in order to increase their market share rapidly. Means what are the disadvantages of horizontal integration? The major disadvantage of horizontal integration is there are no benefits for the company. If the market fails, if the integration fails, it's a huge blow to the economical status of that company. If the market demand falls, it's a huge blow to the economy of that particular place. Rigidness. Sometimes large rules and regulations need to be signed in before entering into the horizontal integration. It's legal issues. They have to fulfill all the legal formalities in the other location which they wanted to enter, or they wanted to fulfill all the legal restrictions, rules, and regulations of the acquiring firm country before they enter into the markets. Next, vertical integration. Vertical integration may go in two ways. One is backward integration, and second one is forward integration. Vertical integration can be of two folds, backward and forward. If the manufacturer turns to become a supplier, it is backward integration. If the manufacturer wanted to become a reseller, it is forward integration. Manufacturer to supplier is a backward. Manufacturer to a seller is a forward integration. Integration between manufacturer and a supplier is backward. Integration between manufacturer and a supplier is forward. This backward integration, there are many disadvantages and advantages of backward and forward integration. Forward integration best advantage is they cannot depend upon the sellers. They cannot depend upon the orders given by the sellers. They themselves are the producers, so they can sell into the market no sooner they produce the goods. If the demand is less, they produce less. If the demand is more, they produce more. So there is no wastage of inventory which is stocked in the godown. The inventory maintenance will become very, very easy in case of forward integration. In case of backward integration, they need not depend upon the supply. They themselves are producing the raw material, so they need not depend upon the supplier. Since they become a supplier, the cost of production is reduced and they can sell into the markets with a minimum amount of price. So in case of backward integration, what happens is the production cost is lowered. In case of forward integration, inventory cost is lowered. Balanced integration means sometimes they move for backward and sometimes they move for forward integration. This vertical integration is very, very advantageous because of the following reasons that I wanted to state now. First and the foremost is they will register a huge amount of growth. The growth potential is very high and they can easily sustain in the market. Next one is they can have a hold over the suppliers and distributors. During a backward integration, they can hold over the suppliers. During a forward integration, they can hold over the distributors. Next, the profit margins of suppliers and distributors is very high. So this profit margin can be utilized. For example, the profit margin charged by the distributor is high. So instead of distributing through other channels, they can go forward. The profit margin charged by the supplier, the margin charged by a supplier is huge. By instead of paying the money to the supplier, they themselves can become a supplier. What are the advantages of integration, vertical integration? First and the foremost advantage is they are highly effective in nature. Why? How can I say that they are highly effective? Because backward goes for reduction in the prices and forward goes for less dependence on the retailers. Costs will be minimized if they go backward. Profit will be maximized if they go forward. Next, efficient. When the company takes over the distribution channels, then they can easily penetrate into the market and can sell the product successfully. there will be a smooth supply. If they enter into a integration with the supplier, what happens is they cannot, the supplier cannot prevent to supply. Because of the integration between the supplier, there is a continuous free flow of suppliers supplied to the market. Usually car companies will go to the backward integration because they totally depends upon the space. That is, in the automobile segment, backward integration is seen, and the retail segment, forward integration is seen. What are the disadvantages of vertical integration? The main disadvantage of vertical integration is sometimes there will be huge amount of management issues. They have to manage the money, they have to manage the resources, they have to manage the time. All these things has to be taken care of. Next one is sustainability problem. The integration cannot be survived for a long period of time if both are not profitable. If both are not profitable, integration fails and huge losses are incurred to the company. Low quality. When you do not know what the market is, you cannot prepare the goods as per the market. Since for example, take a forward integration. A manufacturer going to the forward integration has to start a retailer and sell the product. If the retailer do not know who the targeted audience are, what sort of quality is they desire, then automatically they will land up in a huge problem. This is a small brief introduction regarding vertical integration. This is a small brief introduction regarding integration. Integrations can be of two forms. One is horizontal integration, that is integration between same units. And second one is vertical integration. This vertical integration can be of two forms. One is forward integration, second one is backward integration. Hope you all enjoy this. Thank you.